Cancer. Welcome to your August 2022 General Tarot reading. It's Raina here. Okay, let's see if I can find some cards I haven't had in this series. Oh, I think that's associated with you. Two cards I think are associated with you. Oh my God. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten the Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. It's like, okay, I'm going to pick an additional card. Yikes. Okay. All right. I think there's a lot of change and but opportunities at the same time going on, but a lot of fear also with people because they're not used to all of these possibilities that were always there. I mean, it isn't like things have not been this way, but it's really because of their own growth that they are finally, realizing that they have more possibilities than they thought that they did. And so with that comes a little bit of confusion, indecisiveness, and fear because of the unknown. That's where the Fool card comes in, and that's why I got that, I think. And I've been getting that over and over again. The heart of the matter is the King of Pentacles. This is a money man. And this is someone who is on top of their game financially. So whether this is some goal of yours that you want to, especially like a business, owning your own business and having a very profitable business, or if you aspire to become a bank manager, someone who maybe even, I would say an accountant, but that doesn't sound like, the top of the heap in terms of financial, well, that can be. I mean, something where you feel empowered that way. And maybe even in your own life, you want to be very affluent, and that is very important to you for some reason. This can also be a mature earth sign. So Taurus, Capricorn, your opposite sign, or Virgo that you are dealing with or that you are crushing on. In the past position, we have the Six of Cups. This is that card of the soulmates. This is the card of the past. This card is connected to Cancer, so it's that nostalgia for childhood. It can be children, and maybe this is, you want to have children with this King of Pentacles. And if you're somebody who says, oh, my eggs are dried up, that's not, this reading is not accurate for me. Well, maybe that's a soulmate. The Six of Cups can be a card of the soulmate. And you harmonize with the earth signs. Pentacles are earth energies, so you harmonize with them. So that could certainly be a good match for you. The higher message is the Queen of Cups. Again, in terms of children, this is the mother energy. So would you like this person to be, would you like to co-parent with such a person? Even if you're attracted to them, you might not think that they are parent material. So that might be something that puts you off of that potential relationship, if that's something that's very important to you. Or if you are somebody who is, I think a lot of Cancer people are psychic. The Queen of Cups can be very psychic, that whether this individual is good for you or not, if you really tune into it. Now, more times than not, if that is the situation, then it's possible that somebody that you are thinking of as a soulmate you have to really not get carried away and tune into it at a deep level, because sometimes people are very romantic and they'll say all the right things, but it's not necessarily how it is shaking out. So you can't just go by what is said. You have to go by how you feel deep down inside, and how that person may be presenting themselves in a way that is not who they claim to be. I really feel, though, that the King of Pentacles is a solid citizen, is not deceptive. And but sometimes even if a person's a good person, it's not necessarily a person that is a potential partner for yourself. So you have to, I think, as the spiritual message, the Queen of Cups is saying, tune in and see. If you're looking for the truth of the situation, tune into it. Don't be afraid to feel into this situation. Rather than just like, I want this relationship. Really, tuning into it. What crosses you is the Fool card. Like for instance, if this is about starting your own business, and I think Cancer people, I think Cancers are the number one billionaires of all the signs. I know Elon Musk is a Cancer. Okay, I think his birthday is June 28th. So, Cancer, even though Cancer's a water sign and not an earth sign, I think Cancers can be very savvy with finances. So, if you are someone who is very cautious when it comes to these matters, and I think a lot of Cancers are, don't be afraid to take the plunge and to do something that is different, because I think life is meant to be an exciting experiment, and not just kind of sticking to the comfort zone all the time. Especially if that's a dream of yours, to play with material energy, because that's how I would see it. Not just out of greed, out of over materialism, like you just want to be self-indulgent or anything like that. If you have, maybe you even have like an altruistic purpose, you want to open up a healing arts, like a healing center, or you want to help people who are in need in some way, and there's like a spiritual motivation for this, whatever it is, I mean, you can be of service to others with your abilities when it comes to finances. So don't sell yourself short and play it too safe. I'm not saying take crazy chances or anything, but you can certainly the first step is really believing that you have that ability to get there, and then you take these inspired actions in the direction of your dreams to make it happen, maybe little by little, getting out of that comfort zone. What's coming in is the Two of Wands. This is one of those cards I keep getting over and over again. Now that might be going into a new career. You may even get like some kind of an offer. This is a card of relocation. Somebody pointed out to me, now that I did find this is not the Rider-Waite deck. They have a different hand on the other wand, which I assume to mean that or maybe somebody told me that means somebody else has to be figured into your decision. But the Rider-Waite deck does not have this. So this is somebody else's interpretation of that, which is not that far-fetched, because when you have a decision to make, oftentimes you are thinking of other people, when you're making that decision. You're not just completely thinking of yourself. And that's why it is a dilemma, especially a sign like Cancer, which is very plugged into other people. And the outcome this is why I drew another card, is the Five of Pentacles. This can be lack-based consciousness, fear-based consciousness as it relates to money. Maybe a fear of not having enough money in your life. And that might be something to conquer. Now, there's nothing in this reading to suggest that that card is, because sometimes this card can be unemployment. There's nothing to suggest that this is meaning that you're losing your job. What I think this means is that you have to heal your relationship with money, some of you, because it's blocking your ability to move forward on some dream you have that involves finances. And you may be resistant to, leveling up. I keep using that word lately because that's the next level of your expansion. You might be afraid because you're still being held back by old conditioning, belief patterns. And there's so many things on YouTube, so many resources where you can heal that, challenge that. I actually listened to something. I'm not sure if there was I don't know if it was this one, but there's like a YouTube channel called Rich Girl ASMR. If you like ASMR, but sometimes you like kind of the motivational or this one, she's made videos before on prosperity. I'm not really sure if this was the one though, but I think it was. And you listen to it while you're going to sleep, and it was like, and I remember I had something good happen after that, and so I was like, oh my God, what video was that? So I think it might have been hers. Not 100% sure, but that's just an example of what you can do to, to kind of change those patterns. So I picked an additional card, and I got a very different type of energy than the Pentacles, which is the Hermit card, although the Hermit card connects to Virgo, and that's an earth sign. Now, the Hermit is looking at the inner light, and that means that it's doing soul searching. And sometimes it's hard to know what is the proper way to go, because we live in a society that is always trying to scare us. Like, oh my God, if you make the wrong decision, your whole life is going to be a mess forever. And so it really is important not to listen to fear-based messages, but you have to listen to that still small voice within yourself. How do you do that? Well, one thing is you can't be consulting other people about what your inner voice is. You have to tune into it, and that means being alone, not always being surrounded by other people. So you might be this might be the best thing for you, is to spend a day alone, Cancer. Even if you have people that you live with, carve out some time so you can spend a good portion of the day alone and trying to figure out how you want to navigate the near future. You just had your solar return, and now you are having this Leo energy, and maybe that's it too. Leo, the second house of earned income. So the financial side of life may really be front and center for you at the moment. And as I film this, we still have the new moon in Leo ahead of us if you're listening before July 28th. And so that can be some kind of new possibility or situation for you in terms of how you earn money. So that can really set you straight on your path, so you're not feeling this sense of like resistance anymore and working against yourself. All right, that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.